Startup of the Squid Ink CoPilot coder is as follows. Once we have the coder assembled and we plug it in, we can power it on using the on switch down here. It takes a minute or two for the system to boot up and this screen will appear. Now what we'll do now is install the ink cartridge. So we see down here there's a red plug over the opening for the ink cartridge. You just need to remove that. So with a pair of needle nose pliers, we'll just get in and we will pull that out. Now we'll select our ink cartridge, our standard cartridge for the oil-based ink. Would be this unit here. We also have a low temperature ink that we may need to use in the colder weather. So we take the ink cartridge, I'll remove the small cap here, and what we do here is we take it and we hook the top edge in so that we're on an angle. Okay, it sort of pivots around that, so we slide it like that and then just push it down in. Now the next step is to get the ink flowing. We'll take the safety cap, the storage cap off the front. Typically this is put on at night. It just helps prevent the ink from drying in the nozzle here. So what we'll do, if it was a brand new coder, there's a storage fluid inside the coating head that needs to be removed, and then the ink will flow through the system. So we'll press the purge button here that forces ink through the head, the print head. We would need to do that 15 times if it's the first time an ink cartridge is put in, or if we're changing from a regular ink to the low temperature ink. 15 times will clear out the old ink and get the new ink flowing. So we'll hear it and we'll watch it here. So every time we push that, okay, we see the ink flowing. We just have a garbage sitting down below here just to catch that. Okay, so 15 times. If it was a new cartridge, you would see there's sort of a blue fluid, the storage fluid that's in there if it's a brand new unit, and you'll see the blue fluid stop flowing and you'll see the ink start flowing. So after that's complete, we can just take the cleaning towels that come with the unit, or just a regular paper towel, and we can wipe off the excess. It's also a good idea if we have a squeeze container of cleaning fluid just to let that flow down. That'll just wash any excess ink out of the print head, and then again we just get our paper towel, we can dab the bottom, and that will take out the excess fluid. Okay, now if the unit is supplied with codes already in it, then it's just a matter of selecting a code. So we'll just go here and we'll pick this 17-inch, and then we'll go apply. Okay, and then we won't change any of these code fields. We'll just hit apply here just to use it as is. We won't change any of the code fields. And there we go. And then it is actually, when you power it up, it is in printing mode. To take it out of print mode is up in the top left corner. All that means is that if it's in print mode, every time the photo eye is blocked, then it will go ahead and print a code. So we'll just turn that back on, and then we'll get a bag. Now this one is going to be, this code is going to be located at the front of the bagging line, so the photo eye is on the right side. If it's going to go in the back of the line, then the photo eye can mount over on the other side of the print head here. So we'll go ahead and we'll run this bag across. Okay, so there we see we've got a code. Now this bag, we've selected a 17-inch wide bag, but I think that might be a little bit too wide for this one, so let's go down to a 15. We'll hit apply, and we'll just go ahead. We won't change any of these fields. We'll just go ahead and apply them, and then that will load up, and we're printing again. So now we'll run the bag across, and there we go. Yeah, so that's about right. Now we see, yeah, the print looks good. There's no missing, there's no white lines, and if there's white lines, then it means that the print head should just be purged more or cleaned more. Okay, so we'll just run this across again. And yeah, a little bit of marking there, so we're just going to, we're just going to purge that a couple. I just purge that a few more times. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just had some excess ink there that should have been wiped off. Let's wipe that down. And there we go, there's our code. When the unit is finished for the day, just simply turn the power off here, and the next morning probably purge it 3 or 4 times, wipe the head off, and then it should be all ready to go.